Hello class, this is Miss Ham. We'll go over the answer of the test 1. Number 1, it says determine the domain and range. So when we think about the domain from x-axis way, left to right, but the graph is going infinitely. So we'll go from -2 up to infinity. And the range is bottom to top. So the top is going infinitely. So -4 up to infinity. But we'll see this is open. So -4 will be parenthesis. So let's see what's the answer. Number 1, right? -2 to infinity. -4 to infinity. So the answer is A. Okay, move on to number 2. So the domain is here to here, but this is open, so we'll use parenthesis. This is closed, we'll use the square thing. So -4 to 4, and the range -3 to 1. So the answer is number 2, -4 to 4, but this is open, right? This is open, and the range is -1 to 1, and this is open. So the answer is B. Let's go over number 3. So it goes from -2 to 0. But only one thing that I want you to remember, this is open, so it looks like a -1 is not included, but actually you have 1 included here. So we'll say it's continuously -2 to 0. But please remember this is open and this is closed. So if you look at the D, open and closed, -2 and 0. -2 and 0. And the range is -4 to 5. But this is both open, right? So the answer is D. Let's move on to next number. So this will be -6 to 6, both closed. 0 to 3, both closed. So the answer is B. Okay, let's move on to next page. So this time you need to write it down, domain and range. So this time, if you see what's the x, -7 to 6, right? That is -7 to 6. And the range is -5 to 3. So here is the answer. You see it? Okay. And the next, number 6. Number 6 is -5 to 2, right? And -6 to 5. So here's the answer. -5 up to 2. Here we go. Okay. So both times these are all closed. So we don't need about parentheses. But here, let's see. If you see the range, there is one open space. If you can see, where is it? Here, that's open. But if you see the domain part, they are all closed, right? One more time. It looks like this is open, but if you look at the top, this is closed. So we'll say still this is domain is continuously include from -3 up to 1. So the answer is -3 to 1, and range is, this is open. Don't forget to open -5 and up to 5. So here's the answer. Okay, the last one, it's easy, right, for you? So -7 to 6, -5 to 6, and range is, it's all included, right? -7 to 6 here. Okay, so now we have to go back to graph 2, because I asked what's the y-intercept of number 2. So y-intercept means when x is 0. So it's here, right? So the answer is -1. So again, you need to find when x is 0. It's right here. So y-intercept is -1. So here is the answer, -1. And next, go to graph 4, find y-intercept. So where is the point? It's right here, right? So the answer is 1, because we are looking for y right this point. So the answer is 1. Okay, and then we are doing number 11. Go to graph 1 and find x-intercept. X-intercept means when y is 0. It's same as y is 0, right? So we are looking at this point. So what's the answer? 0. And I'm sorry about skipping 12 because I forgot to write it. And then number 13, going back to the graph 4, find x-intercepts. So this is y equals 0. So we'll see this point. Do you remember x-intercepts have to be this on this line? Y-intercept need to be in this line, on this line. So here, x-intercepts -3, -3. So the answer is -3. Okay. And then what's next? We need to go graph 7. Okay. So on graph 7, here in the, I gave you -3 to 0 interval. I'm sorry, I forgot to make it look like this. Okay, I was asking interval, which means domain, right? -3 to 0. What was the average rate of change? Okay, so -3 means 5. That's 1 point. -3, 5 is 1 point. And what is the other point? I said -3 to 0. So 0 to -1. So we need to find the 2 points, correct? So I found these 2 points. If you can see, oops. Okay, -3, -3, 5, and 0, -1. So let's say this is x1, y1, x2, y2. The rate change is, right? So this minus this. This minus this. Okay, 3. Am I correct? Okay, so it's negative 2. Is it correct answer? Let's double check. So negative 3, 5, 0 to negative 1. Because I was asking 3 to 5, right? I was asking 3 to negative 3 to 0, right? Okay. So negative 3 is 5, 0 is negative. So I did. So that's 3. And this minus this is, so negative 2. Okay. And the last thing, we need to go back to graph 8. And what was the question? So again, I was asking the average rate of change over the interval 3 to 6. Sorry, I forgot to write this. So we'll find the 2 point. What's the 2 point here? 3 and y, x1, y1, 6 and y, x2, y2, right? Okay, so let's find it. The point 6 is right here. So this is 0, right? Then when you see 6, the point is 6. One more time. 3, 0, 6, 6. Because this is domain, right? So x2, x1, y2, y1. So I will do 6 minus 3. Here, 6 minus 0. So it means 3, 6, 2. The answer is 2. Okay, thank you guys. This is all. And I'm here. So when you're done all this, please write down all the correct answers and give to me when I come back. Okay? I hope you have a good day. Thank you.